Went long SRNE just now. 21. First green day bounce. Yesterday's high was 21. I've seen a lot of dead cat bounces. We have had yesterday a dead cat bounce that it looks similar to this. I will show you the ticker of what ticker was what moved yesterday. It had a really nice dead cat bounce. I'm not sure what the ticker was. I'm trying to find it. It was I don't know which ticker was it. It was yesterday. There was a ticker that had a really nice dead cat bounce like this. So I'm looking for it to hold 20 cents. That looks pretty good to me. Hopefully we hold. 2007 is the yesterday's high. 2007.5. 2007 is the yesterday's high. So I'm looking for it to push over 21. This RNE first green day bounce. That's a sell off from $1 down to 20. So it's supposed to, you know, break this 21 and potentially run to 30. It should be a potentially home run trade. I will, if it breaks 21, I'll probably add. Watching for it to break 21. I'm going to add a bit more here. As this SRNE breaks 21, I'm going to add. I went ahead and added a bit there just now. I went ahead and added. Watch that 21 break. Once this 21 break snaps, it probably could go to 24, 25, maybe 30. So this is a nice ticker. TA, AMM, Nexi, INZY, CYH, SRNE. SRNE is the best ticker so far. If we break that 21, it's probably going to go to 30 cents. I saw another ticker yesterday just like this one. I'm not sure which one it was. I have to look in my yesterday. I don't know which one it was, but I saw it in the middle of the day that we broke yesterday's high. We had a huge run. Not exactly sure what the ticker was, but it spiked like 80%. So the ticker was, I don't know what the ticker was. Uh, VP, no, where is it? What is that ticker that broke yesterday's high? That had a first green day bounce. Uh, RDW. Is it RDW? No, it's not. Anyway, there was a ticker that broke yesterday's high. It's 20. Looking for it to break 21 and keep going. Breakout is 207. I don't remember what the ticker was. But we're supposed to break that 221 and we're supposed to run to 25. That's the plan here. So we're just waiting for this dip to be bought. I'm still long in SRNE. There we go. Stocks looks good. I'm probably gonna add more in on the 21 break. Let's see. So once it's 21 break, I'll probably add some more. So waiting for the 21 break. It probably spiked to 25. First green day bounce pattern. These are make most money on these types of trades. I'm just waiting for this dip buyers to buy in. And we can go up north. There we go, 205. 206. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're going. I'm going to add. I just added. There we go. We're just going to break that first green day bounce pattern. There we go. Looking good there. There we go. Let's break over 21. 208. Looking for a 21 break.
TALS.
Come on. SRNE, you can do it. It's a very thick float, guys. SRNE is a 452 milli float. So this thing will go, it just doesn't go. There we go, it's going now. This can go to 22, 23, 10%. If I make 20, there we go. Trying to break 21 there. There we go. Any day now would be great. There we go. 209 is breaking right now. 21. That's the key. That's the key area I want to buy this one in the first green day bounce pattern at around 20 to 21. There we go. And now I'm looking for a target. Look at that. That's a textbook 21 break. There we go. 21. All right. We got a freaking winner. We got a runner, man. There we go. We're going good here. SRNE. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. That's good. First target is 23 and then 25. This thing can go up to 37 as much as I can see. So look at that. That is great. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. SRNE up around 5. That's a great trade. Keep in mind this is a very thick float. This is a 462 milli float. We're at 22 now. I'm up 5%. This is gonna be a huge trade for me. That's a first green day bounce pattern. Market's tanking 300 and some points. SRNE is looking pretty good. I don't see any news on SRNE. It's more of a technical bounce. First target is gonna be at 23. Second target is gonna be at 26. First target is gonna be at 24, and then second target is gonna be at 26. There we go. SRNE is just ripping here. This is what I like to see. I mean, it's thick, man. It's thick. Pulling up 2 million shares on the daily volume. I'm gonna sell my first target at 23, blocking a 10% gain at 23. That's my first target. I'm probably gonna put in a third. Probably gonna sell a third at 22.9, 22.7. That's good. A third at 22.7. SRNE looks really good. Up to 25 looks really good. So that looks good. TA, MAM, Nexi, MAM, don't like it. Nexi's to the toilet. Inzi, Inzi sucks. SRNE looks the greatest one. Even though it has a really thick float, it can still do a really nice textbook. Uh, there we go. 22. There we go. Now I'm just waiting for it to hit my targets. First target is 22.7. First target is 22.7. Um, Let me see my fills. 22.7. Selling a third. 22.7. 22.7 on the deck. That's a 10% gain. 22.5. 22.57. We're dipping. It's an extremely thick float. Look at this volume. Huge volume. Look at that. That's a huge, humongous candles. I mean, they're buying the snot out of it. That's a $2 million, 2 million float. 2 million, 2.5 million volume. It's not going anywhere. It's just gonna. You can throw a mountain at this and it won't move. 46 million in volume. You can probably put in your retirement money and make 10%. You know. All right, let's see the 23 push. Extremely hard. Next, he's dead. Inzi dead. Waiting for the 23 push. Still a profitable trade. Yeah, that's a good trade. I'll take that any day of the week. First green day bounce of 21. Yeah, it's something I would take. Yeah, I don't think I gambled too much here. It's pretty good trading today as far as, but today I was rested and today I, stuck to the process. You have to stick to the process every single day. If you don't stick to the process, you give money back. It's a million shares. A million shares. I don't know how much that is in a one single candle. Million shares. It's around 220 some thousand. Looking at my first target to sell. Um, Probably gonna be at 20, 22.7 before 23. That's gonna be my first target. Gotta make back some losses. There we go. 22.7. Trying to hit my target. For target is 22.7. I mean, it could go to 28 as far as I can see. 22.57 on that candle. You'll be amazed how high these things could go. 22.5, 22.7 just got filled. I'm a third out of my position. I have 2/3 left. I have 2/3 of my position left. Next target is 23, 23.5. I have a lot of shares to sell. 23.45. Holy crap, I didn't sell that many. Oh my god. I have a lot of shares with 21. 22.5. 22.5. Yeah, I'm selling that 22.5. That's a good one. 22.5. I'll sell a third. $22.5, waiting for a fill. This is a slow mover. I can sit here all day and I'll probably grind to 26. It's just the way it moves. It's a very thick float. 462,000. Well, we hit third 23. Now we're dipping back. Yeah, sadly I didn't take my 10% again. Same problem. Same problem, different. I did try to take partial though. 21, it hit 23, that's 10%. So I didn't take that. I didn't take it. I did take partial. Yeah, now we're coming back to my entry, which is an elevator down kind of deal. Well, as long as 21 holds, I'll hold it. As long as SRNE 21 holds, I'll hold it. I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the first Green Day bounce in SRNE any day of the week. That's a great bounce. It has room till 65 cents. That's still a lot of money my profit in my pocket. It's around 10.07. Nexi, TAMAM, boxed. NZ, SRNE back to 21. Same problem. Slow market cycle, you got to take your 10% base hit. Now we're back at my entry at 21. Common theme in this market. Ooh. Yeah, we're holding 21. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, you can see the top gainers are all very congested. The top gainers are very dark green and dark blue, so it's not likely we're gonna get 1,000% movers today. We're just fighting through dark clouds now, since these the floats are too thick. I'm gonna put a stop at 21 for all the rest of my shares. If it goes below 21, I'll sell. Trading is not hard, depending what your market is. You're in no market when you make 10 cents. You're in a base hit market, it makes 10%. You're in a home run trade market if you make over 20%. There we go. There we go. 22. Look at that. That looks pretty good. SRNE, writing a lot of shares. Just writing a lot of shares and hanging out. Don't see any news in SRNE. Highs 23. Looks like INZI held $3 there. We're bouncing off 3. Still not enough meat on the bone on that one. INZI coming back up. SRNE, I always have to take partial whenever I see 10%. Because I just don't know if they're going to come back to where I bought it. There you go, 22. 22.5, selling a third. I'll sell a third. 22.5, selling a third. I only got filled like not that many. 22.5, trying to sell a third. I mean, it could go to 25 for all I know, or it could just fail 20. Might as well take a third out. I think a third is pretty good. I also have an OTC scanner, by the way. So each day I look at the OTC scanner, by the way. Let's see. VPLM. LUNR. I'm not trading that one. Unfortunately, there's no tickers to be traded in OTC land right now. I wish there was, but there aren't. I'm just writing SRNE here. The only thing worth writing. that I think it could do 25. 21 to 25, that's a 20% gain. That makes me money. There you go, 22.5, 22.2, 22.3. Let's get 22.3 out. Yeah, I'm running also an OTC scan. I have an OTC scan that I run. Unfortunately, there's no OTC running. VPLM is the only one that actually ran, and I missed the breakout. So I'm just riding this SRNE to 25, and then I'm gonna call it a day. 22.5. I sold. Let me see my fills. Yeah, there we go. It's filled. 22.5, 1/3 out at 22.5. So I sold that. There we go. I'm just riding SRNE to 25, and then I'm going to lock it in as we hit 25 on this pop. Yeah, this is a Mammoth float. It's called SRNE. 462 million float. There was a stock that bounced yesterday. First green day bounced like this, and it ran hugely. And I was watching it, and this is the same exact ticker that it looks identical. I don't remember the ticker because I don't have the scan from yesterday, but it had a first green day bounce like that, and it was like a low priced. I don't know which one it was, but it ran really nicely. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. It was a low price stock. I don't remember. I don't know which one it was. So 22.5. That's a I don't know. 18, say 7-8% gain. So I'm holding 2/3 now. Yeah, it's really boring writing an Mammoth float. You can see so many orders of 100K, 100K, 100K is like a 20,000 share order. I see like 50K in order right there. 50,000 shares, a lot of shares, but it's 20-cent stock. Um, there we go. I'll just ride this position. As long as 21 holds, I'll ride it. Who knows? Could do 28 to 30 for as far as I know. Riding the 462 milli float on a dead cat bounce. There we go. We're breaking 23 now. This is such a slow stock. There we go. 23. 23 on the ask. Looks like we're eating it or trying to eat it. I'm riding it to 25. I still think it has ability. There was one ticker yesterday that went from like 20 cents up to like 55 cents. So, this ticker has the possibility of doing it. So I want to take partial profits. A third at 22.5. I'm going to sell a bit at 24.5. 24.5 is my next target. 24.5 is my next target. Crap, that's not enough shares. I keep thinking I have 24.5. Let's see if I get filled at 24.5. Now it's blowing up here. I want to sell into this blow up. As you see this stock with humongous float of 452 million, it cannot sustain vertical pushes like this. These vertical pushes are unsustainable for the amount of float is. So what it does is it goes vertical, squeezes the shorts out, and then comes back down crashing, and then it never fucking freaking bounces. So that's kind of like the pattern of these Mammoth floats. They go vertical, they squeeze all the shorts out, then they chase it up the wazoo, and then comes down back down crashing, and never bounces. There you go, 24. It's speeding up here. I want to sell as much as I can into the run up here. I have I have another third to sell at 24.5. And my final target is probably going to be a 25.5. 24.2. My final target is going to be a 25.5. It hit 24.19. I'm going to 24.19, so I'm waiting for it to go vertical. And I do want to sell. That's a huge volume pop right there. You see how huge the volume is? This is a dead cat bounce. This is all the short sellers that short sold here. You have a bunch of short sellers, and then we're squeezing them out. This is the plan here. We seen this pattern yesterday in a ticker. I don't remember which ticker it was. We had a dead cat bounce in this ticker. What was the ticker I seen? We had a dead cat bounce. What was the ticker? I had a dead cat bounce in. Let me see if I can find the ticker. Where's the ticker? There it is. Tenon. No, it's not Tenon. Oh my god, I don't. There it is. So AMV. There you go. AMV had a dead cat bounce. You guys see AMV? AMV broke yesterday right there at 183. You guys see it? 183 there. First green day bounce. It went up vertical. You can see so here to 272, and then it plunged. So we're kind of doing what AMV did yesterday. So now we have SRNE, first green day bounce. Maybe it goes vertical and then it plunges. That's kind of like the strategy here we're doing. We're doing what happened yesterday. That's kind of like we're doing what we're doing here. The other ones were base hits. This is probably gonna be I mean you gotta take some profits when you're up 10%. That's for freaking sure. Now we're just sipping in more gravy. This is probably so I want to, as you guys remember this ticker, you see how so here AMV yesterday, you see 183 break right there, hit like 272. And it's the same pattern, just a stock that has been sold off and it had its first green day bounce. Same kind of pattern here. A stock that has been heavily sold off and has its first green day bounce. It used to be $1. So so now we have a dip. I want to see it go a bit vertical before I'm done with this trade. It's around 1024. Still holding the trend. I just want to see it a bit speed up. And when it does speed up, I just want to take it out. It's a very slow stock. So far, we're holding trend above VWAP. So trying to sell another third at 24.5. Not much else is moving. You can see so here all the tickers we traded today. NZ sold off hard. My long was right. My long was 67. It hit 81. That was potential 20% gain there. And then we had another ticker here, INZI. We had a 3 break, hit 330. That was a 10% gain there. And I was selling into this pop, and then I sold the rest for flat. And then this ticker is the first green day bounce, and I'm comparing this one with yesterday's mover. What is the yesterday's mover? This one. Sarah, no, AMV. AMV did the first green day bounce, broke yesterday's high, and AMV ran to, I don't know, like a humongous 100% gain. So what I think I'm waiting for 25. It should do 25, 24, 25. I mean, the pre-market gainers were the stocks you do base hits at. This is a midday market mover. This has a long trend throughout the day. When it starts like this, it goes up much higher than usual because everybody's in the green. Everybody's holding. Nobody's red here. Not yet. They're not yet. All right. So let's see this over 24. We better hold that.
TALS.
Yeah, all the pre-market movers, Nexi and Inzi, did really good. There were 10% there and 20% in Nexi. This one, I think it should do more. I think we'll do 25%, 20%. Over to 25. It could go to 30. I mean, you don't want to underestimate this. This is nice.
Sierra.
This can grind all day and go to 35 to 50. for all I know. I just don't know. I see it holding trend so far.
TALS.
So hold as long as it holds trend. There we go. It's about 10:29 and I'm still holding my shares. Waiting for a 25 push. I'll sell at 25. Sitting here drinking my coffee and my water and getting paid. Not bad. I took partial gains. What do you want me to do? I still think 25 for this. You gotta constantly look at your trades for like what happened yesterday and see where you bought, where you sold. Constantly do that over the weekend. I mean, you make a lot of money if you do this every week. There we go. 235. Look at this. Look is going now. 237 looking good. Trend is good. Why should I sell it? There it is. There it is. It's speeding up now. Holding the trend nice. So now we're just I mean, I can't do anything besides watch and wait for my fills. 24.5 is my other fill. Right here. Probably 24.5 is my fill. There we go. It's just pushing like so much volume. There we go. 24.5. There we go. Setting my sell order for my other third at 24.5. Let me see if I can have that. There you go. 24.6. Oh, did I get filled? Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I have another third left. 24.5. There we go. Now, let's see. Now it's just gravy points. Anything over 25 is just gravy points. Now I'm just slowly walking everything out because it hit my target. Now it's just gravy points. 24.8. I'll sell another 24.8. 24.8. Look at that. Oh. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I sold that 24.5. Profit takers came in there. Oh, thank God I sold that one. So now I'm like a little bit. I still see if maybe I should have sold everything at 24.5. 24.5 from 21 long. And it's still holding trend. This is what, so it's now hitting that 25 area. That's a ugly flush. Oh, so now it's just stalling. Looks like it's stalling. It's kind of tired. I'm selling 23.9 and I'll be out of this trade.
DPRO.
23.9 and I'll be out of this trade. 23.9 and I'll be out of this trade. 23.9, and I'm out of this trade. A 45-minute long trade. All filled out. You guys have a good one. It's been fun. This is how you trade Mammoth floats. The float was 462 million. I don't trade 462 million. It was a great trade. 21 long, 24.5 exit, the highest I've did. And it was a huge trade. You'll see what my numbers on this trade was. You guys have a good one. Peace out.